Coming up on today's show, we take a look at an old-time vampire film. Stay tuned, you're watching WROR-TV. Good afternoon, Oviedo. I'm Kaylin Herbett, and today is Friday, January 27th, 2021. Let's take a look at your responses to this week's #TellOHS.
Hey Oviedo, Tyler here with this week's question on Instagram and Twitter. One of our top students here at Oviedo High was named a list of the top 300 STEM scholars in the nation. This week we're curious if there's an accomplishment you or someone you know has proudly achieved. Or tell us a major goal you hope to one day reach. Use #TellOHS and you could see your response on the broadcast at the end of the week. That's it for me. Let's get back to the studio.
This year, the film industry is celebrating a big milestone, the 125th anniversary of film. To celebrate this milestone, here's Matthew Manarino and Vincent Busham to tell us about an old silent vampire film called Nosferatu.
125 years ago, on January 25th, 1895, the pioneers of film, the Lumiere brothers, had their first viewing for their documentary, Arrival of a Train at La Ciotat, in front of a crowd of people. This is considered a major moment in film history because it marked the first time a movie was screened in front of an audience. In celebration of this event, and in commemoration of its anniversary, we are going to be covering a classic silent film, Nosferatu, a classic horror movie from the German golden age of cinema. Nosferatu is considered the first adaptation of the book Dracula, even if the filmmakers didn't get permission for it. Now, spoiler alert for a movie that's nearly a century old, for anyone that's wanting to watch it. The plot follows a real estate worker named Thomas Hutter as he travels from his German hometown of Wisborg to the Transylvanian castle of the wealthy Count Orlok, who has shown interest in buying a house in Wisborg. After staying at the castle, Orlok eventually reveals to Hutter his identity as a vampire. Shortly after, he leaves the castle and travels to Wisborg by hiding himself in a box of dirt and riding on a shipping vessel. Hutter follows soon after. The Count terrorizes Wisborg for a while before finally meeting his end by being caught in the sun during one of his feeding sessions. Nosferatu is considered a classic because of how different it was compared to other movies at the time. The chilling performance of Max Schreck as Count Orlok particularly stuck in the viewer's mind. Some even thought he was an actual vampire. His image was especially terrifying at the time because he came from a fantastical castle where viewers had little connection to and moved to a small German town that the viewers would have seen in their day-to-day. The performance lives on in the modern day through horror movies such as Jordan Peele's Us, which uses Max Schreck's stilted and unnatural movement and applies it to their own monster, the Tethered. Now, as you go and watch your favorite movie, remember to look back at the rich history behind it, because filmmakers understand that sometimes it's best to look back to move forward.
FCA will not be holding lunchtime meets this week due to PSAT testing. Meetings will resume virtually February 2nd during all 3 lunches. There is testing for the upcoming ASVAB on February 18th in the Media Center at 7 o'clock. Sign-ups are in the NJROTC building and they close on February 16th.
COVID-19 is a very contagious respiratory disease that is transmitted through human contact.
There are many different ways that this virus can spread. That's why we need to take these precautions such as social distancing. Refrain from making prolonged contact, such as hugs, with your friends.
COVID spreads quickly through contact. Bring a water bottle from home and refrain from using public objects such as vending machines.
If you need to share something with a friend, make sure to sanitize before and after to negate the spread of germs.
Always to remember to sanitize before leaving class. You might not see it, but you might be spreading invisible germs.
That's all we have for you today, Oviedo. Have a great day, and we'll see you back here tomorrow. And as always, go Lions!